Dear friend, have you ever paused to listen closely to the world around you? To the rustling of the leaves, the hum of life itself? What if I told you that in these simple sounds lies the essence of life? Today, we dive into a profound Zen teaching that reveals the timeless wisdom behind what we hear and what we may be missing. Welcome to the Motivation Zone at Freedom, where we explore the deeper truths of life. In this moment, I invite you to listen, truly listen. As a Zen master once asked, "Do you hear the mountain stream? That is the sound of Zen." What does this simple yet powerful phrase mean? How can the sound of nature guide us toward understanding the essence of our existence? Let's uncover the profound wisdom hidden in these words together.
Dear friend, imagine a quiet monastery nestled in the heart of nature, where every corner is filled with stillness, and the only sound is the gentle flow of a distant mountain stream. It's in this peaceful setting that a curious student, seeking answers about life, approaches a Zen master with a simple yet profound question: what is the essence of Zen? The student, eager for a detailed explanation, expects an answer wrapped in complex teachings or deep philosophical discourse. But instead, the master offers something far more subtle and equally profound. Without a word, the master simply gestures toward the sound of the mountain stream nearby and says, "Do you hear the mountain stream?" That is the sound of Zen. This response is simple, yet it carries a mysterious depth, as if the answer was always present, right in front of the student, but only to be recognized through experience and presence. Sometimes the most profound teachings come not in the form of words, but in the silence between them. Dear friend, the student, puzzled by the Zen master's response, asked once again for an explanation. "Master," the student said, "I hear the stream, but how is that Zen?" The master smiled, a peaceful and knowing smile, and motioned for the student to sit beside him. "Listen closely," the master instructed. And as they sat in silence, the only sound filling the air was the rhythmic flow of the mountain stream. The student, still curious, tried to understand the meaning behind the sound, but the more they tried, the more elusive the answer became. Slowly, something shifted within the student. As they listened to the water flowing gently over rocks, the rush of the current seemed to dissolve all the thoughts and questions that clouded their mind. In that moment, they realized the lesson was not in finding the answer, but in experiencing the sound itself. The stream wasn't something to be analyzed or questioned, it was something to be heard, felt, and lived. The Zen master turned to the student and quietly said, "Zen is not something to understand with the mind, but to experience with the heart. The sound of the stream is Zen. It is the present moment, flowing freely, without resistance or expectation. Just as the stream flows without trying, Zen is the effortless flow of life itself." Imagine, dear friend, the peaceful environment surrounding them. The student, sitting in the quiet monastery, with only the sound of nature to accompany them, is no longer searching for answers. Instead, they found something deeper, the understanding that Zen isn't about questioning, but about being fully present with what is.
Dear friend, the Zen master's reply may seem simple at first, but within it lies a profound lesson that is both timeless and transformative. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on what the sound of the mountain stream truly represents. First, it speaks to the essence of presence. In the constant hustle of our lives, we often forget to truly be where we are. The sound of the stream reminds us that the only place where life is happening is right here, right now. The Zen master doesn't ask the student to ponder or analyze. He asks them to listen, to fully immerse in the present moment. The sound isn't something to be understood through thinking. It is something to be felt with the whole being. When we listen deeply, we connect with life as it is, without distractions or preconceived notions. Next, there is the lesson of simplicity. Life's truth isn't always found in complicated ideas or intricate philosophies. Instead, it's often found in the simplest of moments, like the flow of a stream. Just as the water moves with ease and grace, so too does life, if we allow ourselves to be present and open to it. In the simplicity of the stream's sound, we can find clarity, no need for further searching or questioning. The answers to our deepest inquiries are already woven into the fabric of our daily experiences, if only we take the time to notice. And finally, the Master's words reveal the beauty of unity. The stream doesn't exist separate from the land, the trees, or the air. It is interconnected with all around it. Likewise, we are not separate from the world, from nature, or from each other. Just as the water flows without distinction, so too does the flow of life connect us all. There is no us and them, only the ongoing movement of existence, ever flowing, ever changing. The stream's movement represents life's constant flow, ever changing and impermanent. Just as the water moves freely around obstacles, so too must we move with the currents of life, accepting change, embracing impermanence, and flowing without resistance. In each moment, like the stream, we are constantly evolving, and that is the essence of Zen. Dear friend, take a moment to think about how often we overlook the simple, yet profound moments in our daily lives. How many times do we rush through our days without truly listening, feeling, or experiencing the world around us? When was the last time you stopped and simply listened to the sounds around you, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, or maybe even your own breath? I invite you to ask yourself, when was the last time you truly listened to the sounds around you without distraction? The answer may surprise you. Often, the most profound moments are those that we least expect, those moments of stillness that can bring us the clarity and peace we seek. Like the student in the story, we too can find wisdom in the present moment, if we allow ourselves to be present and aware of what is right in front of us. Mindfulness, dear friend, is the key. Just like the mountain stream brought clarity to the student, mindfulness allows us to see beyond the noise and clutter of our thoughts. It helps us embrace the flow of life, just as it is, and find peace in the constant movement of time. Whether you're meditating, walking in nature, or simply sitting in silence, mindfulness opens up a space for clarity, peace, and connection with the world around you.
Dear friend, now that we've uncovered the wisdom in the Zen Master's simple response, let's explore how we can bring this lesson into our everyday lives. Understanding the concept is one thing, but truly embodying it is where the magic happens. Start by finding a quiet place, closing your eyes, and listening deeply to the sounds around you. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment, noticing the subtle sounds that often go unnoticed, the rustle of leaves, the distant hum of life, or even the rhythm of your own breath. These small sounds can remind you that the essence of Zen is always here, just waiting for you to listen. Mindfulness doesn't have to be confined to meditation. In fact, it's most powerful when it's woven into the simplest tasks. Whether you're washing dishes, drinking tea, or walking down the street, try to fully engage with the present moment. Focus on the sensations, the feel of the water on your hands, the warmth of your drink, or the sound of your footsteps. These everyday actions become opportunities to practice being completely present, without distraction. Nature, too, offers us an endless source of inspiration. Take time to observe its flow, the rhythm of the trees swaying, or the steady movement of the stream. Just as the water flows effortlessly, we can learn to go with the flow of life, embracing the constant changes and finding peace in the present moment. Voiceover. The sound of Zen is all around you. It's in the rustle of leaves, the hum of the city, or the laughter of loved ones. All you need to do is listen. Dear friend, as we conclude this reflection, remember this. The Zen Master's words remind us that life's deepest truths aren't found in books or intellectual debates, but in the simplicity of the present moment. The sound of the mountain stream is Zen, and so is the sound of your life. The question is, are you truly listening? I encourage you today to take a moment to pause, to listen, and to embrace the beauty of now. Let the present moment be your guide, just as the sound of the stream guided the student. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who might need a little Zen in their life. Together, we can all live more mindfully, more fully, and more connected. Thank you for joining me on the Motivation Zone at Freedom. May you find peace in the simple sounds of your life.